just make a quick disclaimer. If there's any disruptions or if I have to pause, feel free to fast forward through the paused times during the video. I do have a family in the background, so I may have to pause, right? But either way, I have to get these messages out to y'all some way, somehow, some way. This is going to be for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, welcome. I want to shout out to each and every one of you Pisces out there. I'm a Pisces myself, but I want to shout us out, okay? Because we are true. Not to say that not the other signs aren't, but I'm just saying, I'm shouting out the Pisces. We are truly gifted individuals, and our knowledge and our power is well beyond comprehension. And if people could only understand how old of a soul we are, we would get some of us would get the respect we deserve. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. See what I said about them distract? I had to help my little one. So, all right. Yeah, we would get you know, a lot of us would get the respect that we feel like we deserve if people truly understood how knowledgeable we are and how much of a gift we are when it comes to carrying over messages and um, knowledge, right, from the spiritual realm. All right, y'all. Where do I want to go from this? And where is... Hold on, I think I left my stuff in there. Hold on. All right, I'm back. If you're new here, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Show your love. My ancestors, Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, Archangels, please protect me and guide me as I give messages to Pisces. Spirit, what's the overall energy around the sign of Pisces? What's going to be the tone of this reading? Start off with Pisces, Spirit. What's your Pisces? What is the energy around the sign of Pisces right now? What is the energy around the sign of Pisces? Six of Wands. I know that's right. Chance the Gambler. Hey, how are you? Six of Wands. Pisces. I'm hearing that song, Baby, You Made It. You Made It. If I'm not mistaken, it's by Tiana Taylor, maybe. I'm just hearing like, you made it. You made it. Baby, you made it. You made it. Under here on this deck here, talks the thoughts. So there's thoughts around your success, Pisces. Okay, there could be, you could be having thoughts about success, or somebody around you is thinking about your success. Pisces, I feel like there's a winning energy around you. I feel like you just keep having win after win, yes after yes. You're accepting the no's with grace and moving forward. Pisces, you're fully understanding that if it's for you, it's for you. And if it's not, it's simply not. You can't control it. But I don't feel like you're at a state of forcing anything that doesn't feel natural for you. I feel like you are, I heard making a list and checking it twice. Okay, so Pisces, you could be just very thorough, being very thorough with your wins. This is why you could be winning. Okay, it's because you're checking in behind yourself on something. Okay, but you could be doing like self-checks. All right, checking in with yourself, making sure you're good, taking time out for yourself to make sure you're fulfilled before others. But also, Pisces, I'm just feeling like you're not, again, you're not pressed about anything that doesn't flow to you naturally. Hey Jackson, how are you? You're just not super pressed, okay? If it doesn't come to you naturally, you don't want it. But also, I feel like there's a lot of victory around you, right? You're getting bigger, newer, better is what I'm hearing, okay? And I feel like you're also working hard, Pisces. You're putting in that work. Okay, you got the Nine of Swords energy here. So there could be a little bit, you could find yourself a little bit just naturally. I don't feel like there's an overwhelming amount of stress, but for you, I do feel like there is, this seems like, give me, clarify, why is the Nine of Swords here? Okay, the Fool card and the Ace of Wands. Pisces, I feel like that there's people, the energy around you. This feels like, give me one more. Clarify. One more, please. Here. Page of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like these are energies around you, Pisces. And the first thing that came to my mind is there, somebody wants to take like a leap towards you, but they're wants to come towards you with some sort of offer, okay, of emotion with this Page of Cups. Somebody wants to come back in towards you, Pisces, and be in your good graces. I feel like they are viewing you as very closed off. You're being very, like, you're being looked at as very closed off, okay? Not as open. Somebody thought that you would have returned by now, Pisces, or they thought that maybe you would have forgiven them by now, or you can just be coming off as very just not like having tunnel vision. So somebody's expecting you to normally become distracted and feed back into them, and you're not. I feel like this is someone who has tried to, who has no problem, like they, I don't know, this is somebody who's pretty like hurt, butt hurt, like they're hurt about a comment that you could have made towards them, or just you like choosing not to put their emotions before your own. Somebody's viewing you as very like cold, a bit, Pisces, like a bit cold-hearted towards them. But this is a person who also wants you to like kiss their butt. Like somebody wants you to chase them behind them or beg them to, you know, come back around you, or they're used to you being overly emotional. But this is the thing about it is, Pisces, you, when you used to reason with people and you used to connect with people and you know, try to get on common ground with people, people took advantage of that and they used your emotions against you, okay? And this could be somebody who would pull you back in, but then try to like control your life or try to dictate your moves. Okay, this is someone who wants to pull you back in so they can pretty much try to run your show, right? And Pisces, I feel like you're very smart and you're picking up on it. Like somebody's used to you being there for them constantly, at their beckoning call. Whoever this is, they feel like they can't even add you as an emergency contact right now, Pisces. It's like, or they probably thought they could at one point. Like you're not someone who they can call on during an emergency. So somebody's viewing you as very self-centered. But Pisces, I really feel like you don't even care, because I really feel like you're focused on the bigger picture, the larger outcomes. Pisces, you can also be nervous about taking some sort of leap, okay, of some sort of opportunity that has been presenting itself to you. You're feeling very emotional about whatever opportunity this is. You know that it could potentially yield big rewards. Yeah, with the Temperance, Spirit is saying you're going to be soon balancing yourself out in order to take this leap of faith with the full card, in order to take this responsibility on. So this is like an unfinished project, something that you were supposed to go back to, or just expanding in a way. Pisces, I feel like where you put something on ice, when you put something on ice, you were able to focus on another venture, and that venture ended up expanding beyond what you thought. And now it's actually and faster than you thought too, Pisces. And now that it's self-sufficient, and it is able to thrive on its own, Pisces, Spirit is saying now you can go back to whatever you put on ice. Okay, you can go back to finish or complete, or, you know, for some of you, start whatever's been in the back of your mind that you know you need to get to, right? Something that you know that will make you fulfilled. I saw something, a comment that Angel Reese made, and it was like, my somebody asked her to choose, like, do you want to be a basketball player or do you want to be an IG model? And she was like, I'm not gonna choose, because literally my dream career doesn't pay me enough, but my actual career is paying my bills. So it's kind of like, Pisces, what you might actually want to do and what you might actually dream of doing, it might not exactly pay all of your bills, but what you have created on the side is now generating enough income for you to go ahead and go off into something that makes you feel fulfilled. I don't know, maybe you want to maybe you want to play golf, right? And maybe golf makes you happy. I'm just giving you an example. Golf makes you happy. Okay, Spirit is saying, all right, now that you have something operating in the background, um, you can go out and start, you know, playing amateur, you know, I guess amateur golf, or, you know, trying to get into a golf league. I don't know if there's a league for, you know, or whatever. Um, however that looks. I don't know anything about golf. I was using it as an example. Okay. It's like maybe you have a passion to be a baker, or I don't know, um, anything. But it's like now you can go out and try to pursue that, right? Something brings you there's a surprising Page of Cups. There's a surprising offer that is being gifted to you that is going to make you emotionally fulfilled. It's going to bring in some balance. Pisces, I feel like you are, yeah, this is going to come through. It's justice. This is going to come through as this is a gift from the divine, is what I feel. Ooh, Queen of Cups, that's you balanced out. This is a gift from the divine, Pisces. And I feel like whatever this is that's coming in as you make this new move, you're being gifted something that is unheard of. And I feel like everybody before you has tried and attempted to go towards this blessing, and they have been told no, only for you to come and be told yes. And Pisces, I really feel like you're really looking at situations, stepping outside of yourself spiritually. This could be in a dream state where you are seeing why you were told no. It's almost as if some of you are being was told no in the past on a lot of things, and you went to sleep that night and you dreamt of what would have happened. You saw what would have happened if you would have said yes, and you woke up comforted knowing that that no at this time was for the best, right? So this could be in anything. And I feel like a lot of people could have tried to make you feel less than or beat you down because you were denied for something in the past. Okay, or you had a lot of failed attempts on something, and there could have been a lot of people around you who tried to make you feel like you didn't, that you should have just given up all the way around. But Pisces, I feel like you went searching in other areas, um, and it produced, ultimately you got the same the outcome you were looking for. It just wasn't exactly the way you planned out. Again, so Spirit has shown you why you got the no. Okay, but I feel like there is something coming in that justice is being restored to you in your lineage, is what I heard, um due to some injustice that happened to you in the past. So this is why you're receiving this yes. Okay, but you're understanding, like, all right, I saw why, I saw what was coming. Okay, I didn't think it was going to be like this, but I saw it, and that's a good thing. Like, what you didn't see actually ended up being better than what you thought you deserved, okay? The World card. Yeah, you end up becoming like super fulfilled in a situation. And it makes you're able to like feel completed. Like you feel complete. You feel whole again. You feel like you are able to take over the world. Pisces, I feel like you're about to go in a state of happiness. When I was driving earlier today, in the back of my mind, all I heard was um quality of life. So Pisces, I feel like a lot of you are experiencing a better quality of life, whether this is your finances increasing that is allowing you to have more access to things. Hey, Jackson Vaughn, Yon. Um, allowing you to have more access to things you weren't able to have access to. So like you're able to maybe go to gyms you weren't able to get into, or maybe your clubs that you weren't able to get into. Just access to uh better, higher quality things, a better quality of life. But I feel like it started with something routine. There's some sort of routine that you're going to be doing, Pisces, or you're getting yourself into. Now, being a Pisces, it might not, you may not be doing it, same time every day routine. But I feel like whatever this is, you're not allowing, for some of you, I hear you're not going to allow more than a vacation's time before you're able to get back to what you're doing. So this is like, yeah, you might, it's still going to be routine, but if you need to take a break, even if you take a week off or, a week or, I would even say 2 weeks off, you're going to come back and get right back into it, okay? Or it's something that you might be able to do while you're gone as well, okay? Um, but it's something you're going to be passionate about, and it's something that you're going to see the results from putting in the hard work. You're going to start to see the results, and it's something that you did on your own, Pisces, and it's going to make you feel fulfilled, okay? It's like nobody's going to be able to take credit for the work that you put in. This is all you. um why the World card? The Five of Swords. I see some sort of victory, more victory. Why the Five of Swords? Seven of Cups. Pisces, I feel like you're getting, with this Justice card, I feel like something is going, again, working out in your favor. After a time of feeling like possibly unstable. Pisces, you could have went through a period in time where there could have been illusions, okay? You were believing in a false, I want to say monster, like a false monster, something that wasn't true, of the big bad wolf, and it was never there, Pisces. Something was eating away at you subconsciously, telling you that you weren't going to get something that you deserved. It could have been a lot of confusion around some sort of justice that you received. So this is like, again, it's like the trick of the enemy, right? So there was thoughts placed in your brain to make you feel confused and misunderstood, and um make you feel like you weren't as successful or you weren't as accomplished, due to the divine leading you another direction. And that was all a ploy, okay, to get you to give up on something that you deserve to have, Pisces. Or it was a ploy to make you leave money on the table. And I feel like it was a distraction. Okay. What else? The Seven of Pentacles. Pisces, some of you could definitely be getting a lot of job offers. Okay. With the Seven of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles, 77 could be significant. You could be getting a lot of job offers. opportunities. I feel like, clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. To the Four of Wands. Pisces, I feel like you're going to be, getting, for some of you, I do feel like you're going to receive a lot of job offers. And this is based off of something that you built from the ground up. Again, something that you put a lot of work into. Something that you worked on day and night. Or you put the dedication and you sacrificed parts of yourself for. I feel like you're going to have a lot of people like trying to get you to come join their company, or join them to get them to a space where get them to a space where it's equivalent to what you built. Okay, I'm sorry, I had a download. 10 of Pentacles. Pisces, I feel like after a long journey of, somebody thought that you, somebody thought that they won. Okay, Pisces, I'm hearing they may have won the battle, but they didn't win the war. So this could be a situation, somebody's having a false victory. This is like someone feeling like, or something, someone, I want to say something, because it could be, excuse me, this could be like a company that was coming up against you, Pisces. Who? Tasha Rose. Hey, how are you? This could have been a company that was coming up against you. Or this could have been an individual coming up against you. Or people, okay? But I feel like somebody's having a false victory, Pisces. They are thinking in their mind, their thoughts are that they won. Yeah, they think they won. Pisces, somebody could have intentionally made it uncomfortable for you in a situation, okay? And they could have thought because you paid into it, okay? Actually, like paid, P-A-I-D, paid into it, or they played you, okay, into doing something. And they thought that, they probably think that they have the upper hand, okay? Because so you could have been locked in a contract and you could have completed the contract, and maybe you had a couple of issues while you were locked into this contract. And some people thought because you finished out the contract, or you delivered what they wanted you to do, even though they knew that they weren't treating you right, it's almost as if they're having a false victory. Because Pisces, I feel like there's something that is great coming towards you that's going to show you that you did not win, that they did not win the war, okay, and that you did not lose, okay? Because I feel like, Pisces, a part of you feels defeated that you had to like complete something or finish something out because you felt like you deserved better. Like this is like either maybe you felt like you were paying too much for a car and you wanted to get out the car note, but you end up having to still stay and then pay it off, or you know, maybe you had to get it repossessed, or whatever the case may be. There could be a false victory for someone on that end, like, okay, well, they lost the car, now they're in debt. But it's something about, maybe you stumble across somebody who can repair your credit, and then you get a big loan, or you get a better car, or you hit the lottery. It's something like something balances out, or you get a large check. Something balances out this loss, okay, of that battle, so you can win the war. Okay, so it's like if you're stuck in a lease, maybe your landlord was being very nasty, very spiteful. You know, they used the contract against you, telling you if you left, you were going to be, you know, in trouble, or they were going to, you know, send you to court and get all the money out of you for violating the lease, and you end up having to still stay in the lease. This is an example, right? You end up having to stay in the lease and pay it out to the end, even though it wasn't up to code, or things weren't the way you wanted it to be. This is also like maybe you end up moving in with someone. Some of you could have ended up moving in with someone, and maybe you thought, you know, there would be, the responsibilities on you wouldn't be so heavy. And then when you moved in with this person became more of a burden. And it's like you kind of like can't get rid of this person. So now you're forced to kind of deal with this person, but it's like something comes through for this person so they can move on, and they kind of get out of your hair. Okay, just take that how it resonates. Okay. Now I keep hearing child support, child support. So somebody could be dealing with a child support issue as well, or somebody trying to siphon money out of you, Pisces. They tried to siphon money out of you. Pisces, please. Pisces, Pisces. Ooh, see? I told y'all. I literally just said a check or something comes in to help you get out of this situation, Pisces, or get away from the situation, or something's given to the other person. This is like if you're stuck in a job and maybe you signed a contract for the job, or maybe you just got the job. You can't transfer. Maybe they wrote you up so you can't transfer. Or maybe they try to corner you, stop the progress on your applications from transferring, or maybe they try to give you a bad you know, recommendation, you know. But it's like something comes in that spirit wants to give you. Spirit gifts you with something. After a lot of illusions, number 17 could be significant. Out of a lot of illusions, after all this confusion and illusions, you are given a gift. And I feel like you're getting it because you recentered yourself, and you decided, you said, okay, if I can't get out of it, or if I can't, you know, if this is where I need to be, you accepted it for what it was, right? And you knew that spirit was going to carry you out of the situation again. But this is, you're getting this also because you centered yourself. But not only did you just center yourself, you centered yourself in what you are routinely doing. Again, I just said it previously. There's something that you're building. There's something that you're creating on your own, okay, that no one will be able to take credit for. That thing that you're pouring yourself into created balance for you, okay, and through that came a gift. So you're going to be gifted something. I feel like you've been searching around a lot, Pisces, working very hard to try to get something. Despair. Yeah, this could have been after many denials of getting a job, or trying to find cars, not being able to find a car, not being able to find the right house, not being able to find the right, I don't know, school, not being able to find the right, I don't know. For some of you, could be a lot of things. I heard trainer, okay. Something comes in, you put the work in, and it's like just as you were about to give up, just as you were about to throw the towel in, a gift comes in. Just when you thought things could get worse, they got better. I heard you need me more than I need you. So whoever this was that tried to play you into something, or made you pay into something, or had you, yeah, pay into something, they thought that you needed them more than they needed you. Look at this. I can't make this up. A house. Ten of Pentacles. It is bigger and better and brighter. Whatever this solid offer is, which I'm looking at this house, is like that's a solid offer. That's solid foundation being given to you, Pisces. It's going to help you expand. It's going to fulfill you. A message. So you're going to receive some sort of, Pisces, you could have received some good news, okay? You could have received some good news about a house, or you could be putting yourself out there in search of a home, or you could be putting yourself out there in search of something solid to call home, or like, again, this house could also just be represent a building of some sort, a structure of some sort that you're trying to company. I feel like that you're trying to get in contact with, or you're trying to structure it with. Pisces, I feel like you're about to maneuver in a way that you didn't think you were going to maneuver. Something comes in. I heard it comes in at the nick of time. Marriage. privileged lady in the journey. Pisces, you about to be sitting up looking so nice, okay? And it's coming up soon with the distance horizon and the thoughts card. Pisces, I feel like intuitively you can feel it. You can feel that your life circumstances are about to change and things are about to get better for you. There's going to be a lot of people on the, again, I keep feeling like there's going to be people around you who are trying to compete with you, okay? And it's like they're going to go, a lot of people could be going broke trying to compete with you. Open up your heart. Gold digger. Guardian. So Pisces, you got open up your heart, gold digger, and guardian. Hold on, Pisces, I'm gonna make a part 2. I'll be back.